Welcome back to Triple Agents, a House of Bob adventure using the Triangle Agency role-playing game, a TTRPG of paranormal investigation and corporate horror from Haunted Table Games. The players are residents working for the enigmatic Triangle Agency, tasked with hunting down chaotic anomalies while keeping their existence secret from the general public.
My name's Cristina, and I'm playing Sandra, just the mousy little girl that you don't even notice is right behind you.
I'm Alex. I'm going to be playing Greb. I'm the longest standing employee in the office and often called the backbone of the office. But what they don't really tell you about being the backbone of the office is it has very little to do with your bones. But it does seem to have a lot to do with...
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'll be playing Veronica.
And I'm Jake, your general manager. And with that, let's begin. We ended last session with a loud bang and a shower of green gold as Greb opened Desi's locker and was hit full force by a glitter bomb. It just gets all over you in your hair, beard, sticks to your clothes. It's going to be a whole thing. You suspect you'll be picking out pieces of glitter a few days from now. A moment later, you see a camera flash out of the corner of your eye and turn to see a group of teens laughing and pointing and recording on their phones. Worse yet, again, is that you recognize one of these teens.
That is the worst.
That is the worst.
Yeah. That's my nightmare, is recognizing a teen.
Greb, I don't think this has come up on air yet or not, but your reality is a backbone, which means you're a part of a group that relies on you. Specifically, that group is the local cribbage club, the Three Corner Spillikins, which I had to Google what a spillikin is. I guess it's the little peg that you put in the track to... That's right, yeah.
It's a word I learned specifically so that you would have to look it up.
Have you already established or an idea of your head of one of your relationships, the local competitive cribbage hero, who is in a rival cribbage group and threatens the existence of your own?
Yeah, what do you want to know about them?
What about it?
What about them?
If you hadn't defined them yet, I was going to say they're one of these teens, but if you've defined them already, we can go with something else. Or
I mean, I was going to say, I feel like you just summed it up. That's the thing. They're new to town. They're a local competitive cribbage hero from a different club, from a rival club.
You were going to make this kid a cribbage champion?
Yeah. He's a young cribbage savant and
I see.
Leader of the rival cribbage club that is threatening the Spillikin's very existence.
Just ousting the olds.
Wow.
Ageist little twerp.
You curse the name under their breath, Hyacinth. And between bouts of laughter, Hyacinth manages to squeak out Greb, what are you doing here? Why are you going through kids' lockers?
Punch him.
No. I can't touch anything living or I'll get some demerits.
I think this is worth it.
I'm unbelievably embarrassed. And Greb does not get embarrassed easily, but he's super, super embarrassed and turns bright red. And for the first time in decades, he is at a loss for words.
Whoa.
And yeah, he's at a loss for words. And so he's actually so embarrassed. Maybe this is a bad thing that I'm about to do.
Perfect.
I want to put this kid in Dracula's coffin and make him have never existed.
This might be a bad thing.
This might be a bad thing that I'm about to do.
Whoa. We just went from 0 to 100 real fast.
Does it count as murder if the child never existed? Does that
make sense?
Does that make sense? It's not murder if they never existed, right? Right? Guys, back me up, right? Guys, back me up.
I actually think that's worse than murder.
It's worse than murder.
Are we allowed to just take our relationships out of reality? I didn't realize that was an option.
I don't think it's encouraged.
Alex plays on a different level than the rest of us.
No. I'm not gonna bring that. I'm not gonna take the kid out of existence. But I think I am somehow going to use. There has to be some way for me to use one of these abilities that I have to just take myself out of the situation.
Right.
Because I'm so embarrassed that I just I don't even want to be seen. Can I use my large locker rental to just step into a locker and
I don't think it's big enough. Let's see what it says.
You might need the extra large for that.
the large locker is the size of an average garage.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh,
The
wow.
large one? I thought you had the small for some reason.
It says large locker rental.
Oh yeah, large locker rental. Never mind.
I would like to step into my locker and just
just disappear.
just disappear, wait for the embarrassment to wash away. I don't know how I'm going to live this down. And honestly, I have a feeling that this kid is going to fucking send these photos to everybody on the Spillikins. And I don't know what I'm going to do.
You know his dad runs the Tri-State Cribbage Association. So
Oh, fuck.
if that goes all the way up the ladder, it's going to be trouble.
Oh,
What are they
no.
going to do about it?
I don't know. They could shut down my cribbage club for starters.
For just being a weirdo? I mean, you've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, but have I been a weirdo at the head of the Tri-State Cribbage Association's kids' school before? No, I have not. I know that this doesn't look
I would have
good.
guessed yes, to be honest.
A weirdo around middle schoolers does take it to a
I
whole
know.
different level.
I know it doesn't look good, especially I'm by myself. I should have stuck with the group. It's a bad situation.
You couldn't have just tried to lie your way out of this?
No, I'm too embarrassed. It's just
Okay.
I'm just way too embarrassed to lie my way out of it.
Wow.
I'm gonna step into my locker and hide.
Okay. So actually, sorry, I should say I spent a little bit of chaos to make your reality interfere with the mission. So that was 3 chaos.
Okay, great.
Only
And-
3 chaos? This guy is dying of embarrassment now.
That's right. This is like a Scott's Tots level of embarrassment
Oh,
that I'm
wow.
feeling here. Like,
Yeah, so this is at least a 6, I think.
You've got Desi's locker open, so I think you just kind of step in and close it behind you and disappear. Much to the surprise of the 3 teens here, who, we see them go like, oh, hey, where do you go? And open up the locker, and there's just nothing there. So that is going to be 3 loose ends.
Yep, I was going to say.
What?
sorry, everybody.
Alex, we've done so well up until this point.
Hey, man. It was going to come up eventually.
Eventually.
That's right. Eventually, I was going to get embarrassed.
So if it was going to happen, I got to give him props for at least running away from teens.
yeah.
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 If you're getting preteens or whatever, since it's middle school.
That's worse.
And then I think also this might count as a hit against you on your reality track there. So beside the reality triggers, everybody has basically a track where if you fill up that track, your reality has changed so much that it doesn't apply anymore. So in this case, if you break your organization's rules or embarrass the other members, mark the next empty box on the 4-box ousted track.
You should have punched that kid.
Fuck. Damn, that sucks.
Well, unless there's anything you want to do inside your locker, then we'll
That
move
saves
on.
it.
No. I'm gonna hyperventilate a little bit from embarrassment.
Oh, poor Greb.
Greb's having a bad time.
Is Greb in the fetal position in the corner of his locker?
His knees are a little
Okay.
too
Oh, sure.
old to get into that position, but he would be if he could
Mhm.
be. Yeah.
I get that.
He's more in just a fucking self-hug situation because that's about all his joints will allow for.
How does the telepathy work in this game? We have to actually do it on purpose?
Yeah,
or-
I think you have to
Okay.
broadcast a thought intentionally.
Yeah. No, there's no way I'm going to tell the other two about what's happening. There's no
Okay.
way. They cannot find out. I'm already so embarrassed.
We already have so much respect for you. So
I know. It's because I'm the most senior one in the office, and it's normal to have a lot of respect for
Uh-huh.
the most senior. And
It sounds like he's feeling better already.
yeah, this is how he comforts himself.
For now, we can head back to the drama room where Sandra and Veronica are continuing their meet and greet. You got some information out of the kids. You're doing numbers on the live feed, and amazingly have yet to embarrass yourselves.
Yeah, amazing.
Why do you have to say it? Why do you have to say it like that?
I mean, I'm amazed for myself. So
Yeah, you do sense your greatest challenge is yet to arrive, as part of your objective here is to attract Meg and Taylor, who are very popular influencers in their own right, and you understand were perhaps attacked by the weird dog anomaly the other day. After a time, you hear a, "Hey, watch it," from the hallway as two fashionable young women who you recognize as Meg and Taylor push their way past the other students and towards your table. Despite being glued to her phone, Meg weaves gracefully through the crowd, not looking up once and typing at tremendous speed. Taylor has an undeniable presence that draws the attention of the other students, who begin to point and murmur. And they reach the front of the table. And Taylor says, "Oh, Veronica's values, huh? Oh, it's so quaint. Wow, look at all the followers you have. I so love that for you." And Meg, like, for 1 second, looks like one eye up at you and then back down at her phone.
I smile at the kid that I was just talking to and
Yeah, who's kind of been pushed aside a little bit.
kind of dismiss them, but do it politely to this kid that's gotten, shoved out of the way.
Neg these kids.
Go on the offensive.
And I smile at Meg and Taylor and just say, "Oh, I'm so glad that you girls could come and, really get some good advice. Like, this is going to be good for you. I'm so excited that you're here. I've heard you've had some really exciting happenings around here recently."
You see a restrained eye roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Taylor says, "Oh, yeah, no, sure. It's super exciting around here in this dump of a town. So what brings you out all the way here? Aren't you used to the big city?"
Well, sometimes it's nice to just get out to nature and see how the little people live.
Little.
Oh, damn, that's like a double two-handed
Wow.
punch.
That's brutal.
So we did say last time that you guys kind of, in your role to attract these two, we said you had a great success.
Yeah.
Because you both rolled and both got
Yes.
at least some success.
And got a bunch of chaos in the
Yes,
yeah, that
generated a lot of
meantime.
chaos as a result.
Yeah.
So I think I think you kind of have, so to speak, a surprise round. You have a little bit of advantage to start. So yeah, if you want to maybe describe like how you want to set the tone of the conversation, or if there's like immediately some information you're trying to get out of them, or yeah, you've got the initiative, so to speak.
We just wanted to learn about the dog, right?
Yeah, that's really what I'm after.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to suggest that maybe, we do a little pre-interview with these kids beforehand. So because didn't we have like a whole little thing where she was going to like interview them where she's in a bigger chair, they're in smaller chairs?
Oh yeah, there's I've got a director's chair and there are little short stools there
Yeah.
also for the people coming in.
So to make it just seem more professional, like maybe I should try to pull them over and be like, "Okay, let's talk about that, whatever day or whatever." Which day was it? How long ago? That's I guess what I want to know. How long ago was this?
Oh, that they were attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that already. It was just yesterday.
Oh, okay. None of my abilities are good for this. Talking to people's not my strongest suit. Oh, I can confidently fail at something. That's good to know just in case that happens. I am going to try to, get all the kids' attention and, maybe try to, loosen up the moment, because obviously there's a bit of tension between you and these two tweens. And I'm going to do something to myself that is quite embarrassing. Let's see, what should I do? Something enough that kids would laugh at me. And I'm putting myself in this horrible situation of getting a demerit, but
Man, at least you're willing to take one for the team. Alex just threw us to the wolves.
I feel like I kind of balance it out, because if I do something that embarrasses myself, it's also positive for me.
Yeah.
So it's like a net zero on that. I'm going to be carrying a tray of cupcakes, and they say Veronica's values all spelled out beautifully and everything like that. And yeah, I'm just going to totally eat shit in front of these kids. And it gets all over me, all over my clothes.
Oh, no.
And I reach out and I grab one of the kids by the arm and it gets on the to try to leverage myself back up.
Sure, yeah. I don't know if there's a role to drop cupcakes all over yourself.
To purposely embarrass myself.
No, but you, like we said, you kind of have a leftover success from before. So
yeah,
we'll use that now.
Sure. Just so I want to like ease the conversation off of this whole like sniffing.
For sure, yes. You see, that both parties came in pretty hot here. And if you're going to actually get any useful information out of them, then perhaps you need to level the, change the atmosphere a bit here. So you do just that. You trip over your shoelace and get cupcakes all over your face and clothes and the people nearby you. There's a moment of silence, but then just a wave of uproarious laughter from the gathered teens. Several of them have their phones out and taking pics. And yes, that certainly does count as one of your prime directives, which is to embarrass yourself for others' benefits.
Rough.
So we'll get a combination for that. And you are thoroughly embarrassed, but there's...
I get into my locker. No. That's not what happened.
But yes, you've lightened the mood, I think, in particular, like from the other teens who were, kind of watching this and getting awkward. I think what might happen now is that the period bell rings. And you see the majority of students here start to go like, or grumble a bit, but then pick up their bags and start filtering out of the room until it is just you two and Meg and Taylor left.
I'm just licking my hands.
I would like to use an ability. I would like to use Would You Like Some More? To you, desire is a bucket, poke a hole in it by saying, would you like some more, and roll empathy. On a success, the person you are speaking to becomes very interested in more of the last thing they enjoyed, as identified by you and the player of the character. This does not create an addiction or compulsion, but makes that thing, if it's available, into leverage or distraction for beyond its worth.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So it sounds like an empathy roll.
Yeah. So I'm going to say to the girls, so would you guys like some more like engagement? I know that's always important to me. And try to get them just interested in getting more views, which probably isn't hard.
City views.
Yeah, I think that's probably I would agree that's the last thing they enjoyed and currently want. But yes, if on success, you would be able to heighten that to the point where you can get what you want out of it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have burnout and empathy. Therefore, the 1-3 that I rolled isn't going to do it.
So you're currently looking at 0 threes.
On a failure, the target develops a loathing for the last thing they enjoyed.
Oh.
Hey, this kind of works out in my favor one way or the other.
Yeah, they either drop the internet or get
right? Your suggestion of more is insulting to them, and even thinking about that thing is revolting to them from now on. So, good for my views, bad for our quest.
It's funny, I think the last time you used that ability too, it also failed to interesting effect when you used it on the last anomaly.
Thought it had worked once.
Or maybe it worked. I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't remember now. This is a long time ago.
Yeah. Actually, maybe my first question should have been, who is your target of this ability?
Of the two of them, does one of them seem to be taking charge?
Taylor was the one who was talking to you for the most part. Meg has primarily been on her phone.
I'll say Taylor then.
Oof, okay. So how does this work out? So on a failure, Taylor develops a loathing for the last thing they enjoyed, which would be engagement or attention. Your suggestion of more is insulting to them. So you kind of, I think you, in a way, had kind of suggested a bit of a collab or something, right? Let's work on getting our engagement up together. And she's like, oh, excuse me? And just like looks like, yeah, like physically revolted, like she's about to barf at the suggestion that she would work with someone like you.
Yeah, okay, sure.
And she's like looking over at Meg and just like, Meg, can you believe what she just said? She thinks she's worthy of working with us. And Meg is like kind of given her a bit of a side eye, like, what are you talking about?
It's an extreme reaction.
Yeah. Like your reaction is weirder than what she asked.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't see what she would do at this point other than start to walk out of the room in a huff, unless someone has some way to stop her.
Does Meg seem to be going with her?
No.
I'm going to let her go then.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I would stop her, really.
And I don't need both of them.
Yeah, we just need to talk to at least one of these kids.
Yeah.
Just separate them like within an interrogation.
Exactly.
Turn them against each other.
I'm going to use a little more chaos.
If Sandra weren't covered in, food, I'd be like, she could go after Taylor and try to get information from Taylor, but I'm not sure that's going to work at this point.
I don't know if it would have worked anyway, to be honest. It's not really her strongest suit. I really shouldn't have been in this. Greb and I should have switched, I think.
You would have been fine punching that kid.
Yeah. I can touch living things or whatever.
I got to tell you, I'm not sure Greb would have been super helpful in this situation either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm spending a little bit of chaos to invoke your influencer reality again. Specifically, you look over at Meg. She's kind of turned away from you a bit so you can see what she's doing on her phone. And she's currently on the Rich is Rich page, your husband's page.
Oh.
Fiance.
Or
right?
fiance, was
Fiance.
it? Sorry.
God.
On your fiance's page.
So good.
And you see her going through and liking a bunch of his pics and hitting the follow button. And a moment later, you see Rich is Rich followed you back.
You're going to have to talk to that guy.
It's probably fine. He's a big fan of following back. That's probably fine.
He's on Team Follow Back.
It's just polite, I guess.
Does he run his own page?
Yes, probably. I don't think either of us are
Big enough yet.
big enough.
Okay.
So, Meg, why don't we chat? Just you and me. Here, why don't I have Sandy here get you another chair so it'll be more comfortable? And I'll gesture to another director's chair that's in the
height
corner.
as you? Okay.
Yep, I'm extending an olive branch.
I think she shows a virulent disinterest in you.
Can I ask if we can ask something from the company again?
Yeah, of course.
I would like to be in our lockers, or at least maybe just in Veronica's locker, some of Richard's swag.
Oh, okay. Some merch.
Okay. Yeah.
Some merch to get her interested, I guess. Bribe her into talking to you.
Okay.
Some Rich is Rich brand boner pills? Or
Rich is Rich brand, what are these?
Barbells.
Barbells, yeah. I'm so stupid about exercise. What are these? As I mime exercising.
those ones are dumbbells. Barbells have the bar.
Oh, sorry. That is
That's why they're
correct.
called
My bad.
barbells.
Kettlebells, I think, is actually what I was thinking
yeah.
of.
You know what?
Oh,
I bet
sure.
Rich is a kettlebell guy.
He does
he
seem like a
would be.
kettlebell
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he hits the kettlebells every morning. So
Not that anybody would have guessed that's what I meant by what I did there.
we all got there.
2 3s.
2 3s. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a success. It'll generate 4 chaos.
Can I? What was I even rolling for that? I guess.
What did we do last time? I think we did like professionalism for kind of planning ahead. Yeah, I think it's probably that.
Okay, then no, I won't do anything else. That's just one success then.
Okay.
It's professionalism.
Open to arguments otherwise, but
No, I don't think
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. We may have to look at using the Ask an Agency to just have anything appear in your bag at any point.
We spend money on those.
No, I think it's a good idea. It just feels like maybe a little abusable, but that's fine.
Doesn't always work anyway.
No, exactly. But in this case, it did.
Yay!
And you produce
a kettlebell.
a kettlebell. You have to I don't know. I can't maybe tell me if I'm wrong, but I can't imagine Sandra being very strong.
No, yeah, I'm dragging it. You hear a clunk, and then I'm like pulling it over. Because even though the locker is imaginary and could be on the ground, I imagine it's not to make my life harder.
I know that you're a fan of my fiance, and so I just thought you could have some of this great merch of his.
I'm panting. And then once I get there, you realize it's only a 5-pound kettlebell.
Bless.
We're gonna have to come up with a good slogan for his merchandise, but not now because I'm not that smart.
Enrich yourself.
Oh, that's very good, actually.
Good.
Oh, yep.
That's really good.
Is what it
Nice.
says on there.
All right, that's canon. You bring out the kettlebell that emblazoned with "enrich yourself" upon it, and you have Meg's attention. So, in the interest of not rolling a bunch of dice or anything, I think that you've got their attention. You can have a conversation with them. What kind of information would you like to get out of them?
I'm just basically asking about what happened with this dog, what the dog looked like, that kind of thing. Where they were, where the dog came from, where the dog went.
Sure.
Also, side note, I think I might have called her Meg a minute ago.
Wow.
But I'm not certain about it at this point.
Play back the tape.
Why you tell on yourself, girl?
Because I'm too good for this world.
Wow.
So true, though.
Tell you what, you'll get a demerit and a commendation for self-recording.
Yeah. Sorry, it occurred to me.
No, it's fine.
I totally keep forgetting that that's a thing.
That's, I think, got to be one of the hardest ones to actually keep track of.
Mhm.
It's rough, especially when Greb keeps talking and I ended up yelling at him. I feel like it happens most with him.
Yeah, that's that's fair. Just in general.
Yes, so they were on the walk home from school yesterday. She puts it as, they were walking with their friend Desi. But reading between the lines of her story, it sounds like they were basically mean girling her.
Yeah.
When this weird, she calls it a gross dog, came out of the forest, she describes it as looking like it was melting or something, matching the description of the weird dog that you've seen elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that it ran up and attacked them viciously, like some kind of mangy mutt. And then Desi just ran away, didn't even try to help us. But then, just right after that, the dog just ran back into the forest.
Does she have any wounds or anything?
No, you
That
asked
was my
about
next
that.
question.
And, yeah, you don't see anything obvious. And she says, no, by the time we got to the hospital, everything, it had all cleared up. There's no blood, no wounds, nothing.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
And she seemed fairly confident and in charge in what she was saying earlier, but she gets kind of a bit maybe uncertain and maybe even shows a bit of fear when she starts talking about that part. As if it was something she could not explain.
Okay. I'm going to... wow, that just sounds terrible. I've heard that sometimes if there's gas in the air, you can get some hallucinations.
Hallucinations.
You think maybe it might have been that? Since there weren't any wounds or anything. Maybe you guys couldn't smell something. It was in the air and you didn't even know. Trying to clear up some loose ends here.
No, for sure. No, that's good. She's like, yeah, maybe you're right. That part of town always smells gross anyway. It sounds like she's looking for a reason to rationalize what she saw, so she happily accepts that, and she does not become a loose end.
Excellent.
So we know what part of town this is?
Yes, you would know it's kind of near where Desi lives and near where the forest encroaches on the town, or other way around.
We had gotten information about where Waffles was hit by a truck.
Yeah, that was on Ladderback Road. Yes, exactly. Which is probably same area.
Same area.
Yeah.
Okay. And interesting that Desi was involved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will
TikTok dance with her.
Yeah, we'll do if she's willing. We'll do a TikTok dance together.
I like how that really pains you in real life.
It hurts a lot.
Oh, that's good. Like, I don't even use TikTok. I don't know why I know this
Nope,
stuff.
I don't either.
I'm banned from TikTok.
Excellent. That sounds right.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Sorry, was that Alex or Greb?
That was Alex, but it makes sense for Greb too.
It's both is true.
Both are true. Yeah.
Speaking of Greb,
Speaking of Greb, yeah.
how's he doing?
I'm now feeling less embarrassed about what happened. I feel a little embarrassed differently about having stepped into my locker to escape my own embarrassment. So it's kind of like layered embarrassment now, but it's less overall embarrassment. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to like crack open the door to my locker and check if the coast is clear.
Sure.
Okay. I crack it open.
Yeah. You do so. Another glitter bomb. No, there's no.
God damn it! I'm going home.
They rearmed it.
Sorry, I rolled earlier that I put a glitter bomb in your locker. I was like, he would want this.
No, you open it again and you're kind of again like looking out from the inside of Desi's locker, and like you do in some of the school supplies, you kind of get knocked off the shelf and flutter to the ground, but you don't see anybody outside. No, it looks like the class bell rang, so kids are back in their classrooms.
So there's a glitter bomb inside of this locker.
Mm-hmm.
And there were like a bunch of these flyers. Were any of the flyers in the locker? They were just attached to the door of the locker.
There was a bunch on the outside of the locker, and then you actually see that, yes, there is like a stack of them on one of the shelves in the locker with, a roll of tape and some scissors beside it, as if maybe she just hadn't got around to putting these up yet.
Okay. Clearly she didn't want somebody in the locker or wanted to expose that someone was in there. Do we think that one of these other girls was mean girling her?
And obviously she's getting mean girled a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it was her that put that into the locker.
That's true.
I think somebody might have done it to her.
But she hasn't been back to school, right?
Yeah. I'm questioning if this anomaly is related to protection of some kind. Like it came to protect her when Meg and Taylor were teasing her.
Whoa.
I don't know.
That seems
like pretty
the
legit.
hottest lead we've got. Yeah.
Yeah. Most legit thing I could think.
Okay. So the coast is clear. I notice all this stuff in the locker and just feel like maybe for the sake of being able to discuss it with the rest of the team later, or for safekeeping, whatever, I'm picturing this as folding the reality of my locker in on itself with Desi's locker, and I just want to scoop everything in Desi's locker into my locker. Can I do that?
Yeah, I think you can just supermarket sweep, arm out, just take the whole locker and all the whole contents of the locker and put it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All of it. The flyers, the glitter, there's a lunch in there, all of it. Everything.
I mean, you can't do anything about it. The glitter's coming for sure.
Yeah, the glitter's on everything either way. Yeah.
Right.
Kids not having enough problems, you're going to steal from them too?
Steal their lunch.
Look. I just in case, you know what? Everything that's in there, I'm cleaning it all up. I'm putting it all into my locker. No one's going to know that the glitter bomb went off. No one's going to know. It's going to be it never happened.
Except for that one kid who's got a picture.
Yeah.
Well,
that didn't happen,
but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. They didn't see me. I got in my locker in time. Probably.
Yep.
I definitely made it into my locker in time.
Absolutely.
After the flash went off, definitely, I made it into my locker on time. There's a pretty big delay between when the flash goes off and when the shutter opens on a camera, right? That's got to be minutes at least.
Maybe when cameras were invented back when you were alive.
Yeah, maybe when you were little.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to wait for the flash powder and all that.
Damn,
stuff, so,
that's fucking vicious, Cristina. Damn.
You looking for your own locker at this point?
Does he get a demerit for me? Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say you guys are roasting each other more than the teams are.
I mean, that wasn't in character, obviously.
But yes, everything. I'm
You got
taking
everything.
all of it and shoving it in there. Okay.
Here's your loot. You find, yes, the stack of lost dog posters. There's some school supplies. There's Desi's backpack. And you note that it has like an if lost tag on the side that has her address.
Okay, Desi's backpack, school supplies.
You also see her cell phone in here.
Cell phone, Desi's cell phone. Okay, what kind of cell phone is it?
It's several generations old with a cracked screen.
Oh, okay.
And you also see a very, obviously very well-loved, chewed-up little squeaky dog toy.
Oh.
Oh.
The dog toy looks like a Loch Ness Ogopogo equivalent. On the bottom, it says Necky.
I don't know why, but the idea that there's just an off-market.
I feel like every town has every town beside a lake has a Nessie or an Ogopogo.
That's true, I guess. It's just very funny to me.
Yeah, Jess, I think you're right. I think that weird dog is this Loch Ness toy.
I think it's related to her dog.
Yeah, and that Loch Ness toy is related to her dog for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I think Desi is our next stop.
All right. Well, I've shoved everything into my locker. I've made sure that the coast is clear. Does this count as cleaning up a mess?
I don't know why this takes me, I'm shocked every time.
Every time.
Sometimes I see it coming, but other times...
So funny.
I mean,
it should not take me off guard at this point, but it still does.
I did tidy up the locker. I did clean up the glitter.
Cleaning up glitter is an ongoing project, but I think, yes, we'll give you
how many segments of a project
one.
Clock does he need to fill?
Yeah. All right. Thank you. That's not why I did this, but...
it's not why you did
it. It isn't not why I did it. So, yeah. With that, I'm going to use the disclosure agreement.
Yes.
To let the other two know that I've found a bunch of information about this kid, including some stuff maybe related to a dog. And then I think I know where we need to go next, which is Desi's house.
Okay.
Yeah. We share that we're pretty much wrapping up and you should meet us back at the room and then we can all leave together.
Okay.
That way they don't realize that you've been wandering around adult man, the middle school by yourself.
Stealing things from children's lockers.
Yeah. Okay.
And to clarify, make sure nobody else sees him doing that.
Oh, sure.
At least one person already
Okay.
I mean,
has.
but we don't know that.
We don't know
That's
that.
right.
though.
They don't know
that.
that.
That's true.
They don't need to know that.
They are blissfully
He's
ignorant.
super not sharing that with
They
us.
don't need to know that.
So far we think everything's gone fine. We're going to be like, what do you mean there's 3 loose ends at the end of this?
No. There's no loose ends. There's no loose ends. They didn't see me. It's fine. It's glitter in my hair is from nothing. Don't worry about it.
So anything else we need to do here or we're moving on? Sounds like?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good. I can't think of anything else.
I don't think of anything else I want to do in a middle school. So let's get the fuck out of here.
I guess just clean up is all I want to do.
Make
Yeah.
problems and then clean them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made one of my rivals not want to be on social media anymore, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing pretty good.
Child rifles.
That's pretty great, though.
It is great. Ruining a kid's time is great.
I didn't anticipate the benefits of failure, but
Yeah, it
it worked
out.
out for me.
When God closes one door, opens a window.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Rich always says.
Desi's house is the next destination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say so.
We don't have any reason to think that Desi was there when the video was taken of the dog creature, right? We don't have any evidence to make us think they were there.
You certainly didn't see any sign of them in the video, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just trying to connect them to that situation as well.
Great. So yes, you head towards Desi's home that you found the address on her backpack. And you approach a modest 2-bedroom home. There's a nice tree on the front lawn and a large fence along the backyard. You see currently there is a large moving truck parked in the driveway. And you see a man loading boxes, going into the house, grabbing a box, moving it into the truck.
So Jesse's family is moving.
Somebody's moving.
Somebody's moving. Is it the same house? Sorry? Or just someone on the block?
Yes, sorry. Yeah, the home that you understand is Desi's home. There's a man unloading it currently, or loading objects into the truck.
How full is the truck?
Like a half-size kind of U-Haul thing.
Mm-hmm.
You get an angle on it where you can see, and it looks like it's actually kind of being sparsely loaded. Like it's just kind of boxes. You don't see any furniture or anything like that.
Okay, so we can't tell what's in the boxes. It doesn't seem like maybe mom and dad are splitting up and dad's moving out.
It could be. That's a lot to take in, though.
Wow. I mean, no, 50%, but like still.
It's a small truck. They're not moving a whole family.
Right. Yeah.
It's not an unreasonable assumption, no.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, who's the person who's loading the truck?
You don't know.
A guy.
Just a guy.
A guy.
You see a guy.
A father figure, like, does he seem...
Does he look like a dad?
I'm trying to figure out if this is probably someone Desi's related to.
I mean, he could also be a dad.
You see a family resemblance.
Okay. I was trying to figure out if they're like of an age that it could be a parent.
Yes. They are of an age that they could be a parent to a middle school teen, and you see a family resemblance, yes.
They're probably not getting robbed in broad daylight.
Probably not. But,
okay.
I'm not going to say either way.
See, I thought maybe this was like a Toy Story situation where they were moving and the kid was crushed and the anomaly was coming about something Toy Story.
I think she was crushed because her dogs disappeared.
Right. And her dad too now, apparently.
Yeah,
So,
her dad and her dog.
her dad and her dog. That's such a country song in the making.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to head towards the person loading the truck.
Sure. You see a father-aged man.
That literally could be any age. Like, I mean, obviously not any age, but mostly.
I mean, most ages.
Yeah.
He's wearing overalls. He has short cropped hair, and you see kind of a bit of red around his eyes, as if he has recently been crying.
He has a pin that says, "Ask me about my divorce."
He's got big divorce dad energy.
The only furniture inside the truck is a race car bed.
Oh, man.
It's his. Yeah.
Yeah, right, sure.
So the only thing he's getting in the divorce.
And he sees you approaching, and like he kind of like puts a box down and kind of rubs an arm over his face and says, I'm kind of busy. Whatever you're selling, I don't want it.
Oh, I'm not selling anything. I was at the school earlier and I had heard that. Sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm Veronica from Veronica's Values.
He gives you a blank stare.
Yep. And I was doing a meet and greet at the school, and I heard that poor, do I know if Desi's a boy or girl?
I think in the conversation it probably came up, a girl, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that poor Desi has been having a hard time and wasn't able to be at school today. And I was hoping that I could maybe cheer her up. Maybe we could post something on my sites.
He says, who you do a guidance counselor or something? What do you mean Desi wasn't at school? She should be at school today.
Oh.
What a good dad.
Hold on. He steps aside and pulls out a phone, and you see him angrily typing in numbers, and then like really impatiently tapping his feet as he waits as you hear it ringing.
Do I hear Greb's locker ringing?
That's a good question. I
don't think it works that way.
The locker, just in general?
You probably can't hear things through the locker. No,
I don't think so.
What you do hear is you hear him saying, "What? Cynthia, where's? I thought she was with you. No, you said I got Wednesday nights and weekends. It's Tuesday. Did you lose our daughter?"
Oh, he's taking this to court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be something that's used in the divorce.
He's going to get that other race car bed that she kept. I would like to become unbound, please. While this is happening. They start talking about social media and I become unbound. No.
Your soul escapes your body.
Yeah. No, I just want to break into the house, basically.
Sure. Sounds good. Roll subtlety then.
All right. Finally, something I have. I really built this character wrong for like interacting with anybody. So I gotta get out of that situation. Just 1 3 though. Oh no, 2 3s.
Woo.
It's so tricky because some of them are at the top and some are at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, D4s aren't consistent for some reason. Yeah.
2 trees. And I guess I'll use a quality assurance for no chaos, please.
Nice.
Okay, good. You are unbound. You can pass directly through walls. You become intangible, easily move through walls, chains, and other obstructions.
All right, cool. I'm going to, just go through the side of the house while this interaction's going on.
Sure. You do so, sneaking through the side of the home, and you see, for the most part, it looks like things have not been moved. It doesn't look like a home that's being emptied out, right? You just see all the furniture is intact, and you see a pile of boxes near the front entrance. You see the kitchen window is opened, and you see on the counter of the kitchen, digging through some leftover food on the counter, is a large raccoon.
Oh.
And you see it just devour a pizza crust that was left on the counter there. And then you see its eyes start to kind of like go bigger, and you can see like a really like manic, fiery energy about it, like it's practically vibrating. And you see it leap up to the drawers or the cabinets in the kitchen and starts just flinging things open, launching plates, launching dishes, launching cutlery, making just a hell of a racket, which the two of you outside can hear.
Excellent.
And you don't know his name yet, Desi's dad, turns as well, hearing this racket, and runs into the house.
Oh no. That's not where I want to be.
No, you're invisible. You're fine.
I'm not invisible. I'm just unbound.
Oh, actually, sorry, right. You actually, on every third 3, you get to choose an extra one. One of them was invisible. But
oh, okay.
Anyway.
I'm invisible.
I thought that was just part of the ability. I forgot it was a bonus thing.
No, that's what I said earlier. Everyone, you can
I
vote
heard
for
it.
me.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah. Mhm.
I just played back the tapes. Check.
Please insert somewhere where after I say I get the other 3, I go, I'm invisible. Right there.
I'm invisible. And you see Desi's dad run inside and go, what the heck? As the raccoon rips open the fridge door and starts launching stuff all over the kitchen.
I don't know. Is this a normal country thing?
Sounds like a normal Toronto thing from what I understand from speaking to people who live there.
Well, we'll have to find out next time in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening to this episode of The House of Bob. If you're enjoying the show, give us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and tell your friends. You can chat with us on social media. We're at The House of Bob on most platforms. If you'd like to support the show financially, consider checking out our Patreon. There's an ad-free feed there. There's bonus content, including monthly bonus recordings, where we have director's commentary and one-shots and all sorts of fun stuff. Big thank you to all our current patrons. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Triple Agents is an independent production by The House of Bob and is not affiliated with Triangle Agency or Haunted Table LLC. It is published under the Triangle Agency third-party license. Artwork for this episode is by Jake at Javik. Audio production by Jessica Colvin. And sound design was by Alex of Astronomic Audio. And the music was by Duke Albert. Thanks again for listening. Roll on. Bye.
Bye.
Stay pointy.
We want to see you, though. I know I can
Yeah.
turn around, but they can't.
That's right.
It'd be weird if we could.
Yeah. It looks like it's on me.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
It would be weird if I told you that I could. So
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I don't really have anything yet. Go ahead.
Okay.
no, you go ahead.
Well, we'll have to find out next time in 2 weeks.
Bum, 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 bum.
The old raccoon cliffhanger.
The old
it's over-
cliffhanger.
Classic.
It's overused, but sometimes you just gotta.
Stay sharp.
May the threes be ever in your favor.
This is not working out, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do, Alex.
Show us
I'm
the
trying to get my
fourth.
camera to focus on. Is this gonna happen? Yeah, here we go. Look at this shit. Look at all the
I like
fucking bits that are like
Chipped out of
falling
there.
out of my fucking dice
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Are those the
Yeah.
like stone ones or whatever? From
Yeah.
What kind of stone is it?
like graphite, apparently.
Yeah, there's a big chunk out of there.
Gives it a rugged look, but it's definitely not street legal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's rugged. Yes, street legal. That's
They-
exactly it.
Kick you out of Vegas with that. Yeah, for all the
Yeah.
D4 dice games.
There
Mhm.
are a lot of them.